While you're all getting ready to get in here, pull this out. Boxes, smoke going, and see who's surviving. All right, how are we doing? Okay, wait a minute. Hi, hon. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to get to. Hi, hon. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to get to camera thing going here. There we go. Oh, this is not working. My finger is not working on this camera thing. I know. I already got my gloves on. Let me take a glove off. Hang on a minute. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I'm just getting started. We're going to peek in these hives. And see what we can find. All right. There we go. All right. All right. All right. Like I said, I'm just getting started. I'm getting the smoker going here off to the side. Be right back. Let you guys watch those bees for a few minutes. Let me get this smoker going, and then we'll go over what we're doing. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. To get this smoker going. Got some cedar chips in here, and then I'll add wood pellets here in just a few minutes. I'm standing the wrong way of the camera, I know. Those burn for a few minutes. Yeah. My hair is a mess. I do not have my baseball cap on today. Go figure. These are just, these are wood pellets for a pellet wood stove. I also use some up from my smoker, pellet grill. A little at a time. Because I got cedar chips instead of pine chips, and cedar does not do well with me. You'll find out if you burn cedar chips instead of pine chips, for me, the breathing is worse. Alright, so, I posted earlier, I have a break in the rain, so there's going to be a lot of the girls home. See where we at. Okay, you can't see that. I really need to turn this around so I can see your comments. Hi, guys. Alright, hang on a minute. I can't see your comments. Give me a minute. Okay, flip camera. There we go. Okay, let me turn you around now. Whee! Where's the smoker at? I can't see the smoker. There we go. Alright. Come on. The cedar chips get it started nicely, but I can't stand the smoke of it, so I don't use a lot of them. All right, so I don't endorse anybody. I'm not selling anything. I don't do that. I ain't got time to do that. All right, so these are smaller patties than normal. These are Hive Alive. And they've got the extra proteins in, or stuff in them. So I've never used them. I've used the other ones. These seem a little smaller than my other ones. We're going to put these in today. They had some of the regular ones, but yeah. We are about 8 inches behind on rain here in mid-Missouri for August. We just got sprinkles this morning, the first time in almost a month. So there's hardly any flowers. The goldenrod is blooming, but it's taking its time because it just got some rain. Seriously, today. Alright. But that's the basics of what I'm doing today. It's kind of give a peek and then give us some protein patties because, like I said, there just ain't nothing for them to eat around here. We haven't had the water. Start pretty good. Get it sprinkled. Nah, watch, now I put it out. If everybody knows, me and my smoker argue all the time. And if you don't have it going pretty good by the time you oh well, thank you. Your smoker going pretty good. By the time you shake it around a couple of times, it actually put the fire out. Sweet, thank you, thank you. I'm sending up smoke signals. Look there. Woo! My ancestors would be proud, right? Alright, I think we got enough to get started. I'll get y'all closer. Alright. And with the lack of rain, we definitely don't have mosquitoes. Alright, let's give the girls some smoke on this one. And I'll scoot you closer while this is settling down on the smoke. And they have already ate the last bee patty, so that was less than a week. Week? 2 weeks? It was 2 weeks. So, they're sucking them down. Let me get my gear moved over, and then I'll grab you guys, and you can come along for the ride. Alright. They're buzzing now. Alright, let's get you set up on the hive next to us and you can peek down in. There we go. I gotta remember not to knock you off because I got you high up on the tripod. Alright. Now, tip you down. Come on. Ah, tripod's crooked. Alright. Now, tip you down. Come on. Ah, tripod's crooked. There we go. Tip you down. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Can y'all see? Sweet. Thank you. Alright, let's take a peek. Hive tool. Alright. I got a giggle. Somebody's actually messaging me right now. Go figure. Alright, as you can see, this paper here is the leftover from the other pollen patty I left on them. Whoops. I am getting a new one for Christmas. My smoker. And there's that cedar I was talking about. I can't handle the cedar smoke. Okay, well, they're kind of docile, so we've had a couple more puffs. This will be their candy board. I will show you that. Well, I guess next month is coming up in like a day. I make these. I do them vent tops. This one's without holes, but I drill holes in it for the summer, put screens on it. You'll see on the rest of them. This is 1/8 inch hardware cloth, and it will become a candy board. And you lay candy sugar bricks in here, and then just put a bag of cedar chips or pine chips in a burlap sack or a pillowcase works well. So they're doing well. This is a 2-boxer, so she's going to finish this out. Alright, so she's working on it. That was a swarm I caught this year. This is a Hive Alive patty. And we're just going to take one layer of this off. Maybe two. And just lay it down in there. This is supposed to have more probiotics or something special in it. It's a little more than my normal box I get. I think my normal box is 45, and I think this was like 60 bucks. But they're happy, they're content. I give them more pollen. We're moving on. This is all we're doing is a quick check. Alright, I didn't see no hive beetles on the lid. I didn't see anything that says I need to go further. I think this one's an empty if I'm right. We'll turn you around. Sit you up there. Don't fall off. Alright, I'm going to take a peek, but I think this is an empty I've got to take back. No, it's got bees. Wow, when did that happen? I leave empty boxes. There we go. Empty boxes in my yard because you never know. Swarms or splits, they'll show up. Apparently they were here last time because I gave them pollen last time. So they're working on it. So most likely this will be a single deep going through winter. That's going to be a new one for me. Because these are not filled out, so they're about 50%. We'll see how well that goes. I am going to give them half of one of these, since they still have some, but it's got the probiotics and booster in it. Share one in half. All right. And we're going to stick this right in here on top. Where they're at. There you go. And they're happy for now. Wow, they do have them. But they're not very strong, so we'll see. I have some guys in the group, or a guy, that has went through winter on a single deep. I have not done that. That's a little out of my game. Wait a minute. It's sealed, so I'm going to leave it alone. Alright, we're going to move over. This here. And here. Can you see? Somewhat. Okay. We're going to try without smoking because some of these girls have been pretty good lately. They've calmed down. Okay, they're calm. They're out of stuff. As you can see, this is, they've got about 2 frames left to fill in there. They're going to get a full patty. 2 boxers get 2 patty, or a full patty. Because that's what I can afford at the moment. Just lay this across here. There we go, guys. There's a hive beetle right here. Crushed his little butt. That one's already dead. So 1 hive beetle is all I see in any of the corners. Are we understanding what I'm doing? Let's see if I could see anything. Hi guys, thanks for coming in. Hi, how are you? Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. Sweet, I like it. All right, I'm gonna tip you forward so you guys can get a better look. All right, I like it. All right, I'm gonna tip you forward so you guys can get a better look. All right. Of course, I can't see because that way I got the camera. See? There's the pretty girls. All right. Let's get you back up here and I'll close them up. We'll move to the next one. Just moving right along. Because I only want to spend about half an hour out here. And I've got 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe 6 on the back still to go. Like I said, moving right along. Alright. I'm just puffing the smoke a little just to keep it going. Okay. Alright. I'm just puffing the smoke a little just to keep it going. Okay. This is not going to work. I'm going to have to come back. We'll leave that there. Take the smoker with us. Alright, you with me? How are we? Thanks for joining. Oops, you guys fell off the other beehive. Hang on. Alright. There we go. Alright. This was marking for some reason. I don't remember why. I might watch a video. Wow! This is going to be a great view! Hang on a minute. Let's go. Let's get a bee patty ready. You guys are going to love this view when I open this. She is pretty. Alright. I know, right? I'm trying to do this one-handed so I can hold the camera, because when I open this box back up, it is pretty. And this is what you want to see right at the beginning of September, alright? Open this box back up, it is pretty. And this is what you want to see right at the beginning of September, alright? Wish there was a way to hold you guys at the same time. Alright. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at all that magic in there. They are calm. See? Look at all that magic. Isn't that beautiful? They are full up. I love it. They are full up. I love it. That's what I want to see. They're calm. They're happy. They're full up. That is beautiful signs. Alright, put you back up there. Let me put this in here. I do not see any. Hang on. Let me lay this in here, girls. There we go. Oh, they're chaining on top. Let go. Let go. See the little ball they're doing? It's because they were connecting chains. They are busy. They still got some room in there though. It's a very cloudy overcast. Not a whole lot of them is out flying today because we've had spot showers off and on. That was beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. All right. Can somebody type yes if you can hear me? Can you type yes if you can hear me? I'm making sure the mic works. Anybody? Say yes? Can't see my face. There we go. Somebody joined. Please say yes if you can hear me. I don't think it's on. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Sweet. Goody, goody, good. All right, moving on. I guess the lag, my internet must be lagging really bad out here. All right. I got to redo a couple of these tops. These, this one and that third one has got chipboard on them. And they're starting to split. They need to be repainted. So I'll come out and replace tops and stuff and close off bottoms. That'll be next month. And then I'll start repainting gear and stuff. Swapping out gear that's... Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Swapping out gear, if I can. What do you call it? Like an insulation wrap. But like here... So I got the camera where I can't see it. The camera where I can't see it. The box is swelling, so I can't... it's got to be, you know, worked. You always got to work your equipment. See, it's like these. The joints here need to be repainted on this one. You always got to take care of your equipment. I got a paint gun and I got a gallon of paint. So they're all going to be pretty much a blue, the light blue that I got running around here lately. Oh, these guys are full up too. Oh, goody, 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 goody. Let's get the box. The box of the goody goodies. Alright. Let me set this here. I'm going to scoot you guys and twist you around so you can see better because there's an empty spot in between these. Alright, let's put you over here. Alright. Please hold, I'll get you adjusted, I promise. Alright, that's a little bit better. You can see down in it, maybe. This one's full up too. This one has a top board on it. Not all of them have top boards because some of this stuff I built myself. My second year I was trying to save some money, got some cheap wood. The wood part worked, but it's still. We got hive beetles. All right. See that? They're working on them. Okay, so with a couple of hive beetles, I'll kill these real quick. Sorry. Gotta do housekeeping first before TikTok. Helping you girls out. You run them up here, I'll kill them. Alright, there's one there. So I gotta go get some. Oh, sorry girls. That's why they were up here. Got it. Here's another one. Alright, let me go get some Swiffer sheets real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I got some Swiffer sheet pieces. I cut them up in strips. It's easier to put them on. All right, let's pop in. Sorry, girls. Just here to help. There we go. Nice and calm. Good, good, good. They look nice and healthy. They've got room for growth. Put this across these. And what is the hive beetles, they'll run them into this cloth. The bees won't have a problem. Not a problem. But the hive beetles, they have little barbs on their legs, so they get stuck in these little claws. And mainly it'll be on the corners and the ends because that's where they're going to run the hive beetles. Okay? Alright. They're in there measuring it out too. They still got some room to go. Be nice. Be nice. Let's see if I can put their vent top back on. There might have been a problem with it. I think it's crooked. It needs weight. Okay, so it can go back on. I just got to weight it down because it's twisted. Okay, so we're going to give them one of these. Alright, you still hanging in there with me? Alright. I'll lay that in there. Put these girls back on top here. I'll lay that in there. Put these girls back on top here. Aren't they beautiful? Such calm ladies. They finally queened these out enough where there is up. Alright. Up. Alright. Where they're quiet. These were swarms that I got early this year. Alright, so we need a block. We gotta weigh that one down because it's a little twisted and or swollen with heat and moisture. Alright. There we go. Next. Ta-da! Like I said, my hair is a mess. I just have it tied up in a bun in the back and it just falling apart. Alright, let's move on to the next one, shall we? Because I gotta get these done. I got down there should be an empty, that one should be. And then we'll move over to the back row because I gotta get all these on today. Whoa, that one's full of hive beetles. They're literally falling out. So these end two have a hive beetle problem, which I'm going to have to fix. All right. Dear Lord. They're strong, but they've got a lot of beetles right there on the lid that they're trying to get rid of. I need to break these down one more layer so I can get them underneath. Where did I do the hive? Everybody knows me. I smoke, my smoker and hive tools. Always my problem. I know. The crackling and popping is what's going to make you mad. There we go. popping is what's going to make you mad. There we go. There we go. Lay these in here. Alright, they're underneath. This one in the corner. Let's give them a... This will boost them up, boost their immune, make them more powerful. Boost the queen of laying. You know, give her all she needs is what we need. We got to get all of it. I've got 4.5 left. I should have just enough. Let's draw one on 2 boxes now. 4.5 left. I should have just enough. Let's draw one on 2 boxes next year. Alright. I'm going to lay this in here. I'll put this back on. Hang on a minute. Doing some housekeeping. Give me a second. See, they're all up here guarding on these hive beetles up here. Is what they're doing. I can't move the camera right now because housekeeping. If you've looked at it, I've got a video before that shows what an infestation looks like on hive beetles. Just for FYI, if you want to look that up, I do have that on my channel. These here, back down in there, girls. Back down in there, girls. Alright. See if I can get this straightened out a little bit. Alright. They're going to seal that back up, but I gave them a boost. And that's what we was going for. If you work down here, I don't think there should be anything in this. Shouldn't be. And there still is not. So, we're going to leave that alone. We'll move to the back. Hang on, I'm going to move this and then I'll come back and get you. And I dropped all that. Go figure. Alright. Now. Alright. Now, if you've looked at my videos earlier in the year, where you at? If you looked in early in the year, I had Spicy Hive 1 and 2. They have requeened. I've done it enough on them. Well, last time I was out here, they were actually calm. I was so happy about that. There we go. Okay. Let's try this one. Let's take a peek. I was surprised at this. These one and the next one, those are nukes from last year. I'm surprised, but we've had not a very good year. Okay. They're still working on the last patty. We'll give them some more. Not a problem. We'll give them the other half of the other one. Where is it? There it is. But the weather here, just like our hay fields and stuff, has not been very good. So, I'm just going to lay that over there. Yeah, see, they're almost done with that. Here we go. They're just not been really good this year. Nothing here. I mean, hay fields, we can't get enough dry weather in between at the beginning of the year. So everything's like a month behind, and then we hit a drought. It's just not good. Not good. All right, let's try this one. Well, that one's full up. They still got room on building out. They still have patty, but I'm going to give them part of this other one. Just because I want them to have a little bit of this other probiotic stuff that they supposedly have in this. Actually, how many do I have? Oh, they get a full one. I'm going to use them all up, so. 'Cause this one will get one too. Alright, everybody get left gets a full one. Somebody's mad. I'm being buzzed. Somebody's mad. It's probably this hive right here. But I've had worse, so. Alright, moving on. My hair's the humidity out here because it's getting ready to rain again. That's my problem. Box is empty. I laid everybody out on top. There's bees. Here, check this out. Oh, she took off. The bees are landing on the pads, pollen patties out here that I put down on the top already. I may not even need the smoker today. Take the paper off. And this is to help it from not sticking when it's shipping and stuff. Because you get moisture and stuff and these all just stick together. These are a little nicer apparently because usually the other ones are just even gooey all the time. But like I said, these is the first time I tried this. And as a 4th year beekeeper, I thought I should step up my game. Okay, so they have a hive beetle problem. Right here in this corner, you can see they're running the hive beetles up in that corner. Let me go get them some, oh, idiot. Yeah. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, I only got this one little piece left. So I'm going to have to do something with them. I have to come back tomorrow and do something, so. We'll just stick that over there. Ladies, I went shopping. There you go. See, I went shopping. Alright. This is another swarm. Alright. Alright, next. I said I'll let the smoker, finally the time I get the smoker to work is probably the day I don't need it. Go figure. Are we still hanging in there? I got a couple left. That's not good. There is nobody in this. Those are just spare boxes. Got it. That's not good. Wow, look at the spider. That's kind of cool. A spitter. A spitter. Oh, there she goes. I know, right? Me showing you all the wildlife we have. Alright, let's see how bad this one is. This is another piece of equipment that needs to be done. The top on this one is, they got Patty. I'm getting another one just because. Alright. Just because. Let me change out their vent top. Because that's got an awful lot of seam. Hang on one second, my dog. Because this one is not being used. See if this one fits any better. Maybe. Hang on. It doesn't seem like... See, this one is not fitting either. Must be for a different set of boxes. Oh, it goes that way. I'll have to look into it. I am going to give them a different lid though, because that one needs to be reworked. Okay. I didn't put that on. Darn it. Sorry. So now I'll go around and straighten out the front of the box. Alright. And it's crooked. I didn't build it true. That's my problem with building your own stuff. I didn't have a jig for some of these when I first started them. Okay. These wax-coated lids, I know everybody likes them. It's a preference. I do not. This is a wax coat dip box. You're seeing the joints are splitting up. This is a third year of this box. So I'm going to have to take it back and rework it. Probably scrape a bunch of this wax off and paint it. So, yeah, you're going to have to remember, take care of your equipment. Alrighty, next, see if they're still in here. They're in there. Oh, are they in there too? Okay, look. This was Spicy 1 and Spicy 2 that I'm working now. At the beginning of the year, they were horrible. Sometimes some arguments and recleaning, they finally came around. This one don't want to drop the thing off, so we're just going to drop it in there. Alright. That's it. We did it. I bet you 5 to 1 it took me more than a half an hour though. Right. Right. I know. It takes time when you work this stuff. Like I said, my hair is ferocious. The hood, like I said, I forgot my hat. I just pinned it up and it just, no, it ain't working. Every time there's a drop of humidity, my hair goes, it ain't working. Every time there's a drop of humidity, my hair goes everywhere. Alright, we'll sit this in the back. And we'll grab our smoke chips. What do we have out here? Alright. And we'll go back to the house. Apparently I need to order some more stuff. Thanks for joining. Have a good day.
Subscribe.